Tomáš Loukota, the hardest part, accepting you don't know it all. Tomáš Loukota heads the Seyfor products division, a far larger unit than before. Not long ago, he controlled his products down to the last detail. Today, he must lead a system where knowing everything isn't possible. And right then, the next change arrives. Artificial intelligence, which everyone talks about, yet no one knows how fast it will affect what works today. We would like to inform you that this voice recording was created by artificial intelligence. The products division has been up and running since July 2025. What has changed most for you personally?
I used to go deep into detail, product or commercial, and had a clear overview of what was happening where. I relied on that to make decisions, then suddenly that wasn't possible even if I wanted it to be. I had to accept that there are things I just don't know. The product and team portfolio has grown, and I'm learning to work differently, far more through people and managers. I delegate more, trusting, while also verifying things are done right. We're getting to know each other and fine-tuning how we work together. It's still an ongoing process.
How did the division come about, and what changed for the company as a whole?
We decided to bring all the products we develop and repeatedly offer clients together under one division. It doesn't matter whether a solution is deployed at scale or in just a handful of cases. The principle's the same. The main goal was sharing information and experience. Previously, products were managed more separately. Today, they should complement and advance one another as a single unit. The split into products and solutions also helped the whole group gain clarity on how we manage and coordinate.
How would you assess 2025?
In terms of numbers, it went very well. We hit our planned revenues and other financial indicators, so we've delivered on the fundamentals, but it also became clear that numbers alone aren't enough. Running a larger unit, you need to understand what's going on behind them.
Success isn't just about numbers?
No, numbers are the foundation. Without them, you can't move. But we try to add another layer. We work with what I call reporting 2.0. Alongside financial performance, we track customer satisfaction, typically via NPS, and look at our client base's composition, behavior, and churn. We also add employee satisfaction. The goal isn't just to cite a number, but to understand who's behind it, how we achieve results, and whether they're sustainable long-term.
Connected teams sound nice in theory. Where does that work?
Primarily where legislation comes into play. What we do is always connected to accounting and finance, so responding to regulatory changes is a necessity for us. It makes enormous sense to do that together, first at sales and customer care level, only then in development and analysis.
Which legislative changes do you mean specifically?
In the Czech Republic, there's the unified monthly employer reporting coming this year. But what I'm genuinely proud of is electronic invoicing in Slovakia. There we managed to align not only within products, but also collaborate with solutions on one shared solution. I believe fewer people around the table and more concentrated management helped both the outcome and the dynamics of the whole process. In 2027, we face electronic reporting of sales, ERS, where we want to extend the collaboration to Dotikačka too.
And now AI is entering the picture. How do you see it?
For me, it's beyond question that something is going on. I don't think anyone disputes that. If I compare it to the arrival of the internet, it was obvious from the start that it was a major change, but nobody knew how fast it would come or how deeply it would affect us. The same is true today. We don't know how much time we have or even whether it's a lot or very little.
Do clients ask about it?
I wouldn't call it demand, more like interest. People don't want to be left behind. They want to stay informed. Concrete demand is still rare. What's happening is deploying solutions the market already accepts. AI in customer support, automating routine tasks. But we all sense, clients too, this shouldn't be the end of the story.
Where exactly has AI already entered your products?
Practically all our development teams use it. It simplifies and speeds up development. For clients, we have knowledge bases in customer support where AI helps even junior colleagues find the right solution faster. In Vario, it's used for stock and product descriptions in e-shops. In iDoklad, we want to launch chat control of the whole product this year. The client says or writes what they need and the invoice simply happens.
Where might you miss the boat?
If we knew we were about to miss the train, We wouldn't. But seriously, there are two risks. Either you come too early and do lots of work you'll end up redoing, or you're too slow and someone else gets there faster and better. That's not specific to AI. It applies to everything we do. On the other side is always the client. What's particular about our business is that some customers have been with us for almost 25 years. They expect us to bring them the trends, and that's a commitment we take seriously.
How do you see the Seyfor brand from products? iDoklad does work brilliantly on its own.
You're right. The iDoklad brand is strong enough that linking it to Seyfor adds no value, neither for iDoklad nor for Seyfor, but some products clearly benefit from being under a big brand. The larger the client, the more the Seyfor name helps us hold our ground, and we see that every day. Our sales team doesn't have to explain who stands behind us.
How will the division look in 3 years?
It will be bigger, more successful, and I believe more cohesive. So what we started last year, we're carrying through this year and beyond. I can still see blind spots in the portfolio, 2 or 3 types of software that could be added, although whether we grow organically or through acquisitions depends on what we find. Both paths are open.
2 or 3 software types, you say? You won't say which?
Nope.
I thought as much. What is your biggest challenge for 2026 and 2027 as well?
I want us to be more successful with our clients. That sounds simple, but that one sentence carries everything we do. Having more customers who make sense for us and who are willing to pay for our products, that's always the result of doing things right.
And the market? Isn't it a bit tired after 25 years?
I'm convinced it isn't. Years ago, I asked myself where we'd still find new iDoklad clients, yet we grow there every year. And I believe technological change will make some clients more willing to move to us than before, and it'll be easier.
Looking back at 2025, what was personally the biggest challenge for you?
This touches on my personality. I'm not good at looking back. That's a question for my colleagues. For me, the best part was all of last year.
Thank you very much.